and the Councilor's Creed to be led by Honorable Arjen K. Palyasige.
So, let us pray. Let us put ourselves in the presence of God. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. Diyos nga amay nga labing balaan, nagahimaya ka, nagadayaw kami sa imo sa karon nga adlaw. Madamo nga salamat sang grasya sang kinabuhi ka ginhatag mo sa amon siya kag isa. Kag nagapasalamat kami sa mga naglabayng mga inadlaw nga imo kami ginbuligan. Kula mo ipabayaan sa amon mga buluhaton. Patawara kami sa amon mga sala, subong nagapatawad kami sa nakasala sa amon. Kag karon nga adlaw ginatugyan namon ang amon mga buluhaton, ilabi na gining sesyon. Tagaay man kami sang kinaalam kag bendisyon, ilabi na gid amin presiding officer, agod makahatag kami sang serbisyo sa amon katawhan, kag makahimaya kag makaserbisyo kami sa imo. Initanan amon ginapangayo o ginapangamuyo, pinagi sa imo bugnot nga sa Kristo amon Dios. Amen.
Once again, good morning and welcome to our regular session today, July 22, 2024. Madam Secretary, will you please do the roll call?
Honorable Carlo Apiado, Honorable Arjan K. Palyasigi, Honorable Moises Dular, Honorable Ryan Dumaran, Honorable Darlene Lama, Honorable Maria Jeneline Mejia, Honorable Mariblight Cartujano Garingo, Honorable Marvin Dalanon, Honorable Joffer Durana, Honorable John Foscablo. Honorable Presiding Officer, so at this moment there are 9 members who are present and only 1 member is absent in the person of Honorable John Foscablo. So as per information, he cannot attend the session, Your Honor. 15/2024.
We will consider our minutes dated July 15, 2024. Any correction or clarification as to our minutes dated July 15, 2024? Any correction? Honorable Dumaran is recognized.
Mr. Chair, if there is no more correction, I move for adoption of the previous minutes dated at July 15, 2024.
There is a motion for the adoption of our minutes. Any seconder? Duly seconded. Any objection? So hearing none, our minutes dated July 15, 2024 is hereby adopted.
So we are now on the privilege hour.
Any member who wants to render a privileged speech? Honorable ABC President is recognized.
Good morning, Mr. Chair. Good morning, everyone. Mr. Chair, in part of our preparation during Hamungaya Festival, I would like to open up the August body for the cockfighting, Mr. Chair. Hamungaya cockfighting. For the aficionados of cockfighting in municipality of ISULAN and karatig bayan ng ISULAN, Mr. Chair.
Okay, as part of the pre-fiesta celebration,
Yes, Mr. Chair.
will it be headed by the Honorable ABC President?
Yes, Mr. Chair. Kasi most of the barangay captain, nag-ano man sila kung pwede sana magkaroon ng Hamungaya cockfighting and Hamungaya derby for the purpose naman na maano natin ang tourism natin dito sa bayan ng ISULAN.
Okay, as regard the process, kung barangay ang nag-request pag may mga fiestas, I suppose under our ordinance, under the cockfighting ordinance of the municipality, we are allowed to initiate and conduct such activity in line with the fiesta celebration. Siguro as regards sa process since kung LGU ang mag-initiate, kaya ang barangay nagpasa sa resolution, can we invite the presence of our licensing officer, Sir Taipin, for us to be enlightened kung ano ang proseso regarding the activity, for us to secure the permits and necessary documents for the conduct of the cockfighting activity in line with the municipal fiesta celebration. Madam Sec, can we invite Sir Taipin into today's session for us to be enlightened as regard the concern of the Honorable ABC President?
Well taken, Your Honor.
Any more matter under privilege? Honorable Dular, under privilege hour, do you have something to
Thank you, Mr. Presiding Officer. Good morning to each and everyone. So, last July 16, we went to El Nido, Palawan for the captive capacity development of Municipal Health Office. So, isa ako sa ilan na imbitahan. So, nag-upod ako. So, first day, benchmarking kami sa Municipality of El Nido. Kung sa din na wala namon namit si Mayor Lim kay busy siya, ang administrator lang kag ilang mga MH officer ang amon nga namit. So may mga question kami about sa health, so sa Batman nila, so about sa practices sa ilang health didto, no, first dose sa ilang animal bites ginakuha nila, shoulder nila ang bayad sa mga anti-rabies nila, but second dose and third dose nagapabayad na sila sang 500 pesos, no. So gapos about sa sa ilang munisipyo nga pamangkot man kita about sa ilang mga best practices. So ang ila dito nga since pa sa panahon ni Mayor Hagidorn, ang ilang best practices kita mo ang anti-littering nila kag ang ilang anti-smoking, no, kag as of now ang ilang nami nga ginahimo daw nga nahimo nila nga best nga practice nila ang ilang revision sa ilang environmental fee from 200 pesos to 400 pesos kay considered ang Palawan as a tourist spot, no, tungod sa ila underground river kag ilang El Nido. So ang ila budget is nag-abot sa 900 million, although ang ilang population is 47,000 lang sa El Nido. So dako ang ilang budget as compare sa aton nga naga 100,000 ang population tapos ang aton nga budget is almost 500 million, no. Dako ang ila kay tungod ang ilang RPT nagaabot sa 200 million tungod ina sa ilang tourist nga nagaabot every year. Ang ilang record sa 2023 nilang tourist nga nag-abot sa El Nido sa El Nido 2023 is 55,000 ang ilang tourist. So dako ang ilang makuha sa ilang sa tourist nilang collection. That's why madako gid ang ila Mr. Chair nga collection kag ang ilang budget nga abot sa 900 million. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Okay. Any more matter under privilege? If there's none, let's proceed, Madam Secretary.
So, under first reading, item number 1 is letter received from the Office of the Mayor addressed to the Honorable Presiding Officer, Honorable Carlo Apiado, the Acting Municipal Vice Mayor, requesting for the creation of one local assessment operation officer 3 with salary grade 18 under the Office of the Municipal Assessor. But for the information of this august body, Your Honor, this was belatedly forwarded to this office since this position is already included in the proposed creation of various positions, which will be the subject of the committee report of the Committee on Good Government, Ethics and Labor and Employment.
Okay, noted, Madam Secretary. But then again, refer this matter to the Committee on Good Government. Next item.
Item number 2, letter received from the Office of the Mayor, addressed to the Honorable Presiding Officer, the Acting Vice Mayor, Honorable Carlo Apiado, for the adoption of the national laws on children to be part of the updated local code for children.
Refer this matter to the Committee on Women and Family.
Then item number 3, the supplemental budget number 1 for fiscal year 2024 of Barangay Kudanding.
Refer this matter to the Committee on Finance.
Then item number 4, the supplemental budget number 1 for fiscal year 2024 of Barangay Impao.
Refer this matter to the Committee on Finance.
So we have no more items under first reading, but we have just received a letter coming from the Office of the Mayor just this morning, Your Honor, and this is addressed to the Honorable Acting Municipal Vice Mayor, Honorable Carlo Apiado. And this is a request for the urgent passing of resolution. So may I read this, Your Honor, or we will include this under first reading, Your Honor?
For a while, the chair a while ago ruled that the matter as regard the LCPC and other relevant laws as regard to children's welfare be referred to Committee on Women and Family. The chair would like to change the ruling that the said matter be referred to Committee on Social Services, Gender and Development, Senior Citizens, LGBTQA+, and Children's Welfare Committee.
So again, Your Honor, a letter coming from the Office of the Mayor requesting for the urgent passing of resolution. So this was not included in the order of business, Your Honor, under first reading.
Can we read the content of that item, Madam Secretary?
So this is addressed to the Honorable Vice Mayor. And it says here, mamungaya ang adlaw as an impetus to the Honorable Sangguniang's legislative task. The undersigned is respectfully requesting for the passing of the resolution allowing the Municipal Treasurer's Office to collect space rental fee for the food exhibitors of the food strip as part of the event of the Hamungaya Festival 2024. So for the space rental, with a space of 4 meters with an area of 4 meters by 4 meters, and a duration of 30 days. So the rental fee daily is 100 pesos and total to 3,000 pesos.
Please refer that matter to the Committee on Trade and the Committee on Finance.
So we have no more items under first reading, Your Honor. We'll proceed now to the committee reports. The Committee on Finance, Budget, Appropriations, and Ways and Means will render its report.
Before the committee will render its report, we have the presence of our athletes who represented the municipality during their event last June 5 to 8 in General Santos City. And I suppose the Sangguniang Bayan may ara sang resolution to be awarded to our athletes. If there's no objection from the floor, rules are suspended sa paghatag sa panahon. Tagantas ang panahon ng aton mga bisita sa bungaga. May we hear an opening statement from Honorable Moises Dolar, who personally requested the presence of our guest this morning.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. So, good morning again. So, si Florante Madayon, kag si Mr.
Ruji
Ru-
Abril, sir.
Luigi Abril, kag si
Nilson Alimbog.
Sister Alimbog. Ang ilagi awayan dito sa Jinsan, ang ilagagin na kunan nga tournament is UFC.
No, sir.
Boxing?
First Mindanao qualifying kickboxing championship.
Kickboxing. Oh. So, nagdaog sila, bronze siguro, kag nag-champion.
Gold medalist si Roji, sir.
Si Roji
Bronze si
Sa
Nilson.
Limbog. So, as our pride man sa aton nga isulan nun, kay gindala nila ang pangalan ta. So, last session, naghatag kita sa ila sang certificate of commendation bilang pagkuhan man sa ila sang ilang pagdaog nga pagdala sang pangalan sang isulan. And, as of now, we will give an award that said certificate of commendation to Florante Malayon as their coach, and of course Sir Alimbog, and of course Sir Ruji being the gold medalist and bronze medalist.
Bronze medalist, sir.
Congratulations to Coach Malayon and company sa
Thank you, sir.
paghatag liwat sang dungog sa banwa sang Isulan for bagging the gold medal and the bronze medal sa ginhiwat nga
First Mindanao Kickboxing Championship.
First Mindanao Kickboxing Championship. The Sangguniang Bayan prepared a resolution of commendation para sa inyo, and we would like to ask our secretary to please read the citation.
So this is an excerpt from the minutes of the regular session of the 21st Sangguniang Bayan of ISULAN held on the 10th day of June 2024 at 9:30 a.m. at the SB Session Hall. So this is entitled, this is resolution number 2024-75. This is resolution of commendation to Mr. Roger G. Abril for bringing honor to the municipality of ISULAN as a gold medalist, senior category 63 to 69 kilogram, low kickboxing during the first Mindanao Kickboxing Championship held at Lagao Gymnasium, General Santos City. Whereas Mr. Rudy G. Abril is a resident of ISULAN, Sultan, KUDARAT, and a member of the kickboxing team who competed during the first ever Mindanao Kickboxing Tournament held in General Santos City. Whereas this honorable body is aware of the painstaking efforts of Mr. Rudy G. Abril for successfully hurdling the obstacles and finally garnered the elusive gold medal. Whereas Mr. Rudy G. Abril is truly a pride of the Isulanos and he deserves a fitting recognition from this honorable body, which is worthy of emulation by his peers. Now, therefore, after due deliberation and upon motion of Honorable Moises Dular, duly seconded by Honorable Arjen K. Palyasigi, Honorable Ryan Dumaran, and Honorable Mariblight A. Cartujano Garingo, and upon joint sponsorship, be it resolved as it is hereby resolved to give due commendation to Mr. Rudy G. Abril for bringing honor to the municipality of ISULAN as a gold medalist, senior category 63 to 69 kilogram, low kickboxing during the first Mindanao Kickboxing Championship held at Lagao Gymnasium, General Santos City. Resolved finally that copy of this resolution be given to Mr. Rudy G. Abril as a fitting recognition for bringing honor to the municipality of ISULAN. I hereby certify to the correctness of the above quoted resolution, signed yours truly, Secretary to the Sangguniang Bayan, attested signed, Carlo F. Apiado, MPA, Acting Municipal Vice Mayor, Presiding Officer, concurred by His Honor, the Municipal Mayor this 14th June 14, 2024, signed, Attorney Arnold H. Armada, Acting Municipal Mayor.
No, sa liwat, congratulations. Ginahangyo nato ng aton nga mga awardees to please be here in front and together with the members of this august body to award this resolution. Oh.
bronze medalist, senior category, 60 to 63 kilogram, during the first Mindanao Kickboxing Championship held at Lagao Gymnasium, General Santos City. Resolution number 2024-77, resolution of commendation to Mr. Florante Malayon for bringing honor to the municipality of ISULAN as the coach of the kickboxing team of the municipality of ISULAN who bagged the prestigious gold and bronze medals, senior category 60 to 63 and 63 to 69 kilogram, respectively, during the first Mindanao Kickboxing Championship held at Lagao Gymnasium, General Santos City.
Since we are, yes, pamatian.
Salamat sa aton mga SB members sa pagsuporta kag pag-honor sa aton mga atleta diri sa Isulan. Hoping maging start ni siya kag tuloy-tuloy na kay damo pa kami tournament nga salihan. Then actually September 14 is qualified kami as entry for national championship sa Tagaytay sa September. So naghatag na ang Philippine Sports Commission sa tentative date which is September 8 to 14 sa Tagaytay City. So amo nang gina-hard training kami adlaw-adlaw. So hoping mahatag unta masuportahan no pa kami sa atong mga SB member, especially sa atong mga officials sa mga incoming tournament namon, lalo para mahasa ang mga bata. Then sa ato naman sir, tama si Sir Dumaran as ABC chairman sir. Adorana, sorry. Sir, mag-ask lang unta kami sa support, hoping anta na sa mga barangay fiesta naton baskin makahatag mga pila lang kabout kay isaabi na nga makahatag exposure sa mga bata para ma-improve gid ang skills sila nga unta makapaboxing kita sa mga barangay-barangay sir.
Hello sir. May incoming pista ang Barangay Dansuli, no? Basta pwede dito dito ta mag-start.
Yes, mas okay sir. Paano ba
Ihatag ko lang number ko sa imo.
Yes sir. So amo lang to, thank you gid kaayo sir. Thank you. Sir, thank you.
So, sa liwat, congratulations no, sa aton nga mga boxers and to Coach Malayon, congratulations and keep on pushing and motivating our youth this Isulan no, to be physically active, no, kag hoping nga ang ilang sports sa ginpili makahatag sa ila sang paagi nga mahandom, ma-reach nila ilang handom kag makahuman sila pag eskwela. Okay? Congratulations sa liwat. Okay? Since we are still on suspended rules, ari subong aton nga ano sir, LIPO, no? LIPO head. Licensing officer. Oo. Lidipo. Oh, LIPO. Sir Nonoy Taipin, subong haga. This in relation to the concern of our ABC president. Sa palaabuton nga fiesta, one of the pre-fiesta activities atong do cock derby. Mamangkot sa isang proseso, siguro ano na. Well, suspended naman ang rules if you wanted it on record or off the record.
Anything of the body.
No. So, Sir Noy, good morning.
Good morning, Vice. And sa tanan naton nga halangdon nga mga sanggunian, mayong aga sa tanan.
Bali, Sir Noy, ang query ni Sir EBC President, ano ba ang proseso sini kung since LGU ang mag-initiate sa sining activity? Kaya unlike sang barangay fiestas, nag-submit sang resolution ang barangay requesting the sanggunian and the local chief executive for the issuance of permit.
Sa to say no sa aton ordinance sabi sa cockfighting law naton, nakabutang dito nga only in the license cockpit ang mga hampang. Since nga wala naman kita license cockpit, siguro pwede naman direkta lang resolution sa inyo nga mag-help kita sang cockfighting. Labi na gid si ABC, ang ABC ang mag-request.
So, since wala sang license cockpit ang ISULAN, di can hold the activity sa Banwa basta within sa area lang ginaalaw sang layi. 200 meters from any government institutions or something like that.
Educational facilities,
Okay.
medical government institutions. So 200 meters. The best gapon tong kay dito kay GGM.
Okay. Any comment, Honorable ABC President Joe Verdurana?
Good morning sa liwat, Vice. I could suggest siguro na dito na lang sa Bliss, dito yung kay Romalyusa. Kay daw patago naman to siya, and then layo siya sa sa mga pumuluyo man ho.
Okay. So it's up to the committee to decide kung diin i-held. But the process is magpasa pa pasang off the record.
So, Your Honor, going back to the report of the Committee on Finance, Budget Appropriations and Ways and Means.
For a while, did we schedule a while ago a resolution on first reading for us to tackle in second reading as regard the privilege speech of Honorable Durana? Under an assigned business later on, can we discuss it again? Okay. Honorable Dular is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Good morning to everyone. So this committee report of the Committee on Finance, Budget, Appropriations, and Ways and Means, Committee Report number 2024-16, pursuant to the referred fiscal year 2024 annual and supplemental budget of this committee. The same were forwarded to the Office of the Municipal Budget Officer for preliminary review on July 8 and 11, 2024. This office received copies of the preliminary review of the said annual and supplemental budgets from the Office of the Municipal Budget Officer addressed to the honorable members of the Sangguniang through yours truly and as a chairman of this committee. Items. Supplemental budget number 1 for fiscal year 2024 of Barangay Sampao amounting to 2 million pesos. Findings. As per preliminary review, the supplemental budget for fiscal year 2024 of Barangay Sampao revealed full compliance with all the budgetary requirements set forth by law, rules and regulations subject to the following conditions, limitations as follows. The programs, projects, and activities, PPAs, of this supplemental budget should be included in the annual investment program of the municipality of ISULAN and Barangay Sampao. PPAs must be in accordance with guidelines set by the local finance committee. The memorandum of agreement must be approved by both parties, LGU, ISULAN, and Barangay Sampao. Disbursement and utilization of funds shall be subject to the pertinent provisions of the Government Procurement Reform Act, Republic Act 9184, and its revised IRR. Program of works, bill of materials, and other pertinent schedules should be prepared and attached upon request of disbursement of funds. Accordingly, it is understood that the review action of this supplemental budget does not authorize any item of appropriation that is specifically prohibited or inconsistent with the provisions of law. Further, strict compliance with all existing accounting, auditing, and other administrative rules and regulations shall be properly observed in the implementation of the supplemental budget, and the same shall be the responsibility of the concerned implementing barangay unit. Finally, based on the foregoing findings, the committee is of unanimous opinion to declare the budget operative in its entirety, effective immediately as reviewed by the committee pursuant to Section 333 of Republic Act 7160, as amended, otherwise known as the Local Government Code of 1991. Recommendation. Wherefore, premises considered, the committee hereby recommends a passing of resolution declaring the supplemental budget number 1 for fiscal year 2024 Barangay Sampao in the amount of 2 million pesos operative in its entirety as of its effective date. Further, that these measures be deliberated on second reading decision. Respectfully submitted by the Committee on Finance, Budget, and Appropriations and Ways and Means. Yours truly as a committee chairman, Honorable Marvin Delanon as a committee vice chairman.
Any clarification as regard the committee report of the Committee on Finance? If there's none, what's the pleasure of the committee?
Mr. Chair, I move for the adoption of my report.
Second.
There's a motion for the adoption of the committee report of the Committee on Finance and duly seconded. Any objection? So hearing none, the said committee report is hereby adopted and scheduled for second reading in today's session. Next item, Madam Secretary.
Next committee to report is the Committee on Good Government, Ethics and Labor and Employment.
The chairperson of the Committee on Good Government, Honorable Garingo, is now recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Mr. Chair, before I proceed with my committee report, may I repeat again the action of the presiding officer regarding the request for a special permit for cockfighting? will it be, was it, will it be included in today's regular session on second reading, or was it referred to the committee?
We will discuss it later on under unassigned business.
Okay,
Since
because
it was not calendared.
if it was referred, Mr. Chair, to the committee, it would take another week for it to be approved. And under our ordinance, although this is not included in the presidential decree, no special permit could be issued. Basta the span of time is 30 days. So if we want to really conduct it, it has to be approved rather today para ma-include siya sa fiesta.
Yes, Madam Honorable Garlingo. We will consider that idea later on after we during
unassigned.
under unassigned business
Okay, Mr. Chair.
discussions.
I will
Thank
proceed
you.
with the
Thank
report,
you.
Mr. Chair. So this is the committee report, the fifth committee report of the Committee on Good Government, Ethics, Labor, and Employment. With respect to the letter received from the Office of the Mayor, addressed to the Acting Vice Mayor, Presiding Officer, regarding the urgent passing of an ordinance for the creation of plantilla positions to be included in the 2024 Supplemental Budget Number 2. Pursuant to the referred matters to this committee, a committee hearing was conducted on July 16, 2024 at 10 o'clock in the morning at the Sangguniang Bayan Session Hall, ISULAN, SULTAN, KUDARAT. The meeting was attended by the HRMO, the Budget Officer, the MAU representative, the Municipal Engineer, the MENRO designate, the Municipal Legal Officer, the Municipal Assessor, the Municipal Vice Mayor, the Secretary to the Sangguniang Bayan, and the members comprising this committee. During the committee hearing, the concerned offices recommended for the creation of 46 plantilla positions to be created as follows. Under the Office of the Mayor, Mayor's staff, there will be 4 positions to be created. 1 Executive Assistant 1 with a salary grade of 14, which is a coterminous position. 1 Administrative Aide 6, Clerk 3 with a salary grade of 6. 1 Administrative Aide 4, Clerk 2 with SG 4. 1 Administrative Aide 2, Messenger SG 2. Under the HR section, there is a proposed 1 Administrative Aide 4, Bookbinder 2, SG 4 position. Under the LIDO, or the Local Youth Development Office section, which is also under the Office of the Mayor, there is a proposal of 1 Youth Development Officer 3 with a salary grade of 18. Under the Tourism section, there is a proposed position 1 Tourism Operations Officer 2, SG 15. Under the Municipal Vice Mayor's Office, there are 3 positions that are proposed to be created. 1 Administrative Assistant 2, Clerk 4 with SG 8. 1 Administrative Aide 4, Bookbinder 2, SG 4. And 1 Driver 2 with SG 2, which is a coterminous position. Under the Office of the Administrator, there is 1 position that is proposed to be created, which is Administrative Aide 4, Clerk 2 with a salary grade of 4. Under the Office of the Sangguniang Secretary to the Sangguniang Bayan, there are 2 positions that are proposed. 1 Administrative Officer 5, Administrative Officer 3 with a salary grade of 18. 1 Administrative Assistant, Bookbinder 3, SG 7. Under the Office of the Municipal Engineer, there are 7 positions sought to be created. 2 Engineer 2 with a salary grade of 16. 1 Administrative Officer 3, Records Officer 2. Or rather, Mr. Chair, there are 3 Engineer 2s with a salary grade of 16. 1 Administrative Aide 3, Driver 1, SG 3. And 2 Heavy Equipment Operator 1, SG 4. Under the Office of the Municipal Accountant, they proposed for the abolition of 1 Accountant 2 with SG 15, and in lieu of that, for the creation of the position of Accountant 2 SG 16. It's okay. 16 po siya. Under the Municipal Assessor's Office, there are 4 proposed positions. 1 tax mapper 2 with SG 15 for abolition, the abolition of 1 tax mapper 2 and for the creation of 3 additional positions. 1 local assessment operations officer 3 SG 18, 1 assessment clerk 3 SG 9, 1 tax mapping aide SG 4. Under the Municipal Budget Officer's Office, 2 positions are sought to be created. 1 administrative officer 5, administrative officer 3 SG 18, 1 administrative assistant bookbinder 4 SG 10. Under the Municipal Planning and Development Office, there are 4 proposals. 1 planning officer 2 SG 15, 1 zoning officer 2 salary grade 15, 1 zoning inspector 2 SG 8, and 1 planning assistant SG 8. Under the Municipal Civil Registrar's Office, there's a proposed position for 1 registration officer 3 SG 18. Under the BAC or the Bids and Awards Committee, there are 2 proposed positions, 1 procurement management officer 3 SG 16, 1 administrative assistant 2 open and close administrative assistant SG 8. Under the MENRO, there is a proposal for 9 positions to be created. 1 senior environmental management specialist SG 18, and 8 administrative aide 1, utility worker 1. Under the MSWDO, there are 2 positions proposed to be created. 1 social welfare officer 3 SG 18, and 1 social welfare assistant SG 8. And under the PIDAO, person with disability affairs office, there is 1 proposed position, which is for Disability Affairs Officer 3 SG 18. In total, Mr. Chair, again, there are 46 positions sought to be created, and 1 position sought to be abolished. The Municipal Budget Officer informed that these plantilla positions will be funded from the Supplemental Budget Number 2 for fiscal year 2024. She then presented the corresponding annual budgets for the aforementioned plantilla positions and their monthly salaries, including allowances and other emoluments and benefits, to start this December 1, 2024. The committee then requested for a certification as to the availability of funds for these positions, while the HRMO was requested to provide the exact descriptions and functions and the required qualification standards of these positions as per minimum standards and guidelines prescribed by the Civil Service Commission. Position to be abolished. The abolition of position title of Accountant 2 with SG 15 will be in exchange for the upgrading of SG 15 to 16 of the same position title under the Office of the Municipal Accountant. Abolished position. The position of Tax Mapper 2 with SG 15 under the Municipal Assessor's Office was already abolished on March 11, 2024 by virtue of SB Ordinance Number 2024-305 ISB, entitled An Ordinance Abolishing the Vacant Position of Tax Mapper 2 with SG 15 assigned at the Office of the Municipal Assessor. It was a scrap and build process to create new positions of Assessment Clerk 3 SG 9 and Tax Mapping 8 SG 4 at the same office. Here is the recommendation of the committee. Wherefore, premises considered, the committee recommends passing 2 legislative measures. Number 1, an ordinance creating various plantilla positions in the municipality of ISULAN, appropriating funds therefore and for other purposes. And second, an ordinance abolishing the plantilla position of Accountant 2 with salary grade 15 assigned at the Office of the Municipal Accountant. That further these measures be deliberated on second reading this session. Respectfully submitted by this committee, by the Committee on Good Government, Ethics, Labor, and Employment, with this representation as Committee Chairperson, and Honorable Darlene H. Lama as Committee Vice Chairperson. That is all, Mr. Chairman.
Any clarification or question as regard the committee report of the Committee on Good Government? So if there's none, will the proponent move for its adoption?
Mr. Chairman, if there are no further questions, I move for the adoption of Committee Report Number 5 of the Committee on Good Government.
There's a motion for the adoption of the committee report duly seconded. Any objection? Hearing none, the said committee report is hereby adopted and scheduled for second reading into this session. Next item, Madam Secretary.
So there are no more committee reports. We'll proceed now to the calendar of business under second reading. So first, we have the proposed measures based on the committee report of the Committee on Finance, Budget, Appropriations, and Ways and Means.
The chairperson of the Committee on Finance, Honorable Moises Dolar, is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. So, if there is no question about on the report of the Finance, Budget, Operation, and Ways and Means, Mr. Chair, I move for the passing of resolution declaring the supplemental budget number 1 for fiscal year 2024 of Barangay Sampao in the amount of 2 million pesos operative in this 2022 effective date.
There's a motion. Any seconder? Duly seconded. Any more discussion? Amendment? Objection? So hearing none, your resolution is hereby passed, declaring the supplemental budget number 1 for fiscal year 2024 of Barangay Sampao in the amount of 2 million pesos operative in its entirety as of its effectivity date. Any more matter, Madam Secretary?
So next is under second reading, we have the proposed measures based on the committee report of the Committee on Good Government, Ethics, Labor, and Employment.
The chairperson of the committee, Honorable Garingo, is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Mr. Chair, having worked in the local government unit of ISULAN for 14 years, this is like an unprecedented legislative measure because for the first time, we'll be creating like a lot of positions that will really greatly benefit our employees. We hope that the executive would fill up these positions based on seniority, merit, and experience. And if there are no more questions, Your Honor, regarding this or proposed ordinance, for those asking rather as to the budget for the position, for this year under supplemental budget number 2, we will only be needing 2.3 million to implement the creation of positions because they will be filled up only, their salary will commence on December 1 pa. And for the following year, we will be needing 20.9 million to create these positions for calendar year 2025. And according to our initial discussion with our municipal budget officer, this budget will already be included in the proposal for the ensuing year's general budget.
As regard our PS cap ceiling, at present, how many?
The Ma'am
Percent.
Laline was not able to calculate actually, but in the exact percentage, but it is within
Yes.
the PS cap limit that it has been set by law.
So meaning we have not yet exceeded the 45% PS limitation.
We will not exceed the 45% PS cap limit for next year, Mr.
Okay.
Chairman. 45%. Oo. Pero kung in month,
Of the record.
Mr. Chair, we have a we are now flashing on screen a very long ordinance. Technically, this just includes the positions sought to be created, including their minimum qualifications and their duties and responsibilities. So this pertains to the 46 positions sought to be created. If we can just browse through, Mr. Chair,
Yes,
instead
yes,
of reading
please.
the entire ordinance. SJ 16.
The Lido, going back to Lido. Siya. This includes the job description. Where can we include the qualification standard of these various positions?
So if we can browse the ordinance, it only includes pala the duties and responsibilities attached to the proposed positions. Whereas the QS, we do not have to include it, considering that we are nevertheless bound by the rules and policies of the Civil Service Commission. Alicia.
Okay. Any question or clarification as regard the draft ordinance regarding the creation of various positions of the LGU? We will be creating how many positions? 46 positions all in all. And as per information from our proponent, even if we create these positions, we are still under the PS limitations of the 45% personal services limitations budget. The positions, if created, this will entail 20 million pesos. Kaga, according to our budget officer, may ara pa sang buffer. Hindi pa siya ma-reach ang 45%. Okay, any more questions or clarification? So, if there's none, what's the pleasure of the committee?
If there are no more questions, Mr. Chair, I move for the passing of a resolution approving an ordinance creating various plantilla positions in the municipality of Isulan, appropriating funds therefore and for other purposes on second reading.
There's a motion. Any seconder?
Second.
Julie seconded. Any more discussion? Amendment? Objection? Hearing none? A resolution is hereby passed enacting an ordinance creating various plantilla positions in the municipality of Isulan, appropriating funds therefore and for other purposes. Approved on second reading in today's session. What's the pleasure of the committee?
Chair, move that the measure be calendared on third reading this session.
It is further moved that this matter be calendared for second reading into this session.
On third reading, Mr. Chair.
Third reading into this session.
Next, Mr. Chair, in relation to the same measure, I move for an ordinance, for a resolution approving an ordinance abolishing the plantilla position of Accountant 2 with SG 15 assigned at the Office of the Municipal Accountant.
There's a motion. Duly seconded. Any more discussion? Amendment? Objection? Hearing none. A resolution is hereby passed enacting an ordinance abolishing the existing position of Accountant 2 under the Office of the Municipal Accountant with salary grade 16 based on the updated SGS found in the 2018 Index of Occupational Services, occupational groups, classes, and salary grades, close and open parentheses, IOS of the Department of Budget and Management. What's the pleasure of the committee? He wanted it to
Mr.
schedule.
Chairman, for the same reason, I move that the measure be calendared on third reading this session.
It is further moved that this matter be scheduled for third reading into this session.
So we have no more items under second reading, Your Honor. So we'll proceed now to the third and final reading of the proposed ordinances. So first, we have the proposed ordinance creating various positions, plantilla positions, the local government unit of ISULAN, providing for their qualifications, duties, and functions, appropriating funds therefore and for other purposes.
The chairperson of the committee is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. On third and final reading, I move for the passing of a resolution enacting an ordinance creating various plantilla positions in the municipality of ISULAN, appropriating funds therefore and for other purposes.
There's a motion, duly seconded. Any objection? So, hearing none. On third and final reading, a resolution is hereby passed enacting an ordinance creating various plantilla positions in the local government unit of ISULAN, providing for their qualifications, duties, functions, and appropriating funds therefore and for other purposes.
Next, Mr. Chair, on third and final reading, I move for the passing of a resolution enacting an ordinance abolishing the plantilla position of Accountant 2 with salary grade 15 assigned at the Office of the Municipal Accountant.
There's a motion, duly seconded. Any objection? So, hearing none. On third and final reading, a resolution is hereby passed enacting an ordinance abolishing the existing position of Accountant 2 under the Office of the Municipal Accountant with salary grade 16 based on the updated SGS found in the 2018 Index of Occupational Services, occupational groups, classes, and salary grades of the Department of Budget and Management. Next item, Madam Secretary.
So we have already exhausted the items in the order of business, Your Honor. So we will proceed now to the unassigned business.
Before proceeding to the unassigned business, we would like to commend the committee and the entire Sanggunian for spending effort and time for the creation of these positions and hoping that these positions will provide more opportunity for development sa Banwasang Isulan. Okay. Under unassigned business, a while ago, we discussed under privilege hour and during the suspended rules time, the one of the proposed activities for the Hamongaya is the cockfighting activity. We would like to hear the comment of our ABC President, Honorable Jofre Dorana, since at least it is stated under our ordinance and under the cockfighting code that there must be a resolution passed by the Sanggunian before the Honorable Mayor can issue a permit for the said cockfighting activity. Attorney Blight, you were suggesting a while ago as regard the cockfighting activity.
Yes, Mr. Chair, kasi under the presidential decree, there are two parang special cockfights. One is for the local fiesta, and the second one is for tung entertainment of tourists. So when we say tourists, pwede man siya local tourists or tourists coming or balikbayans coming from abroad. Pero apparently, under the two provisions, ang nakabutang gid dito na dapat i-hold siya sa licensed cockpit. Pero may exemption abi sa PD 449 ba yun or 499 na 499 na 449 na kung siya, it will be conducted because of like tong entertainment of balikbayans and tourists, pwede siya i-conduct sa playground or plaza. So there's the option there.
Okay. Honorable Durana.
So, good morning. Once again, good morning. No? Siyempre, nasa batas naman yan, Mr. Chair. So, ang ano sana natin is, tama yung sinabi ni Honorable Cartojano na for the entertainment of tourism or that fighting for to promote our tourists. So, much better siguro, mag-ano na lang sang resolution siguro, Mr. Chair, no? Para to make it legal. And pero the most important, Mr. Chair, is maramdaman naman sa mga aficionados na we are promoting tourism in our municipality in terms of cockfighting, Mr. Chair.
Okay. Any question, Honorable Dumaran?
Mr. Chair, actually, ma-fall ni siya sa special permits ang gawas niya. According sa aton nga existing ordinance, on the section 14 on special permits, letter A2, no as special cockfight shall be allowed unless authorized by the Sangguniang Bayan through an approved resolution at least 30 days before the event. So, if the proponent planning to hold a cockfight on next month by August, so most probably kailangan natin ma-approve ang resolution by this week or today. If he wish to include the activity, especially on the pre-festa activity in connection with the Hambungaya Festival, Mr. Chair.
Yes. Yes, precisely, Honorable Ryan. So if we intend nga maging part sa pre-fiesta celebration, since our fiesta will be celebrated August 30, so meaning pre-fiesta siya, so makahabol pa siya. So what's the any comment from the body? Honorable Doringo.
Mr. Chair, I've been reading the ordinance. There's a catch to using that particular provision for entertainment of tourists or charitable institutions. Kasi if you look at the actual law, the cockfighting law of 1974 ba yun? That's PD 449. Nakabutang dito nga kinanglan naton mangayo sang permit pagid from the
Police.
So,
Constabulary.
Chief Constabulary or his authorized representative. That's the only difference, Mr. Chair, kung dito sa local fiesta. We need to get a permit from, ang Constabulary is the Philippine National Police, no? Or his, amo lang na siya, Mr. Chairman, ang pagkakaiba sang process. I'm very, Mr. Chair, na-follow tang rules because there are already decided cases sa Supreme Court regarding this. So, we'll make sure lang na we leave no,
And the law approved siya sang year 1970s. And we have the local government code. I suppose it is already governed by the local government code of 1991 as regard the power and authority of the Sangguniang Bayan to approve um, the holding of cockfights.
In one particular case, Mr. Chair, this is a Supreme Court decided case. Though ang ilang wala man sila license cockpit, this is for that same entertainment of tourist or charitable purposes. Ginhimo nila sa gym, so
Depende.
it was allowed.
It was allowed.
Yes, because it said here that a gymnasium daw is in the same category as a playground.
The plaza.
Kasi daw, it's where people can gather for athletic or recreational activities. So in this case, Mr. Chair, dito sila nangayo sa provincial director sang permit, hindi sa local nato. So that's the difference lang.
As per local government code, ang naghahatag lang sang permits, mayor lang in the case of the municipality, and for permits for quarries and mining permit, ang province, the governor. Though dalawa man lang ka-executive under than the, though wala na sang nagagrant sang permit. But then again, i-comply lang natin kung anong requirements na necessary nga kinahanglan for us to hold the activity.
Yes, Mr. Chair, and I suggest na tong resolution naton will indicate tong mga requirements gid under the cockfighting law na condition siya ba
Yes.
for our approval na dapat for 3 days lang, etc. Dapat within the playground or plaza, ganon.
Okay. Honorable Dorana, any more comment? Honorable Mejia, any comment?
Amo to, Mr. Chair, no, gastorya kami diri ni ABC nga dapat ipass niya na lang gid today ang resolution kay ginalantaw man namon ang date kay magkandak daw sila before August 25.
So, if there's no objection from the floor, so if there's no objection from the floor, rules are suspended. Rules are suspended. Schedule a resolution in today's session. Title ta? Approving the conduct of cockfighting activity in line with the Hamongaya celebration pre-fiesta activity for the entertainment of tourists and charitable purposes. Have it read on second reading and scheduled for second reading into this session, Madam Secretary.
So, on second reading, the proposed resolution approving the conduct of cockfighting activity in relation to the celebration of the 11th Hamongaya Festival and 67th founding anniversary of the municipality of ISULAN.
The proponent, Honorable Dorana. The Honorable ABC President is recognized.
So, Mr. Chair, as stated in the ordinance, pwede pala sa sa municipal gym i-held ang and I'm planning by August 24.
Sige lang. We will just the committee will just deliberate as regard kung ang viability ng venue. Actually, pwede ang Parks and Plaza.
Parks and Plaza.
Or any place nga kay wala tas ang license cockpit, you may conduct the activity hindi lang dito sa mga prohibited areas nga specified sang ordinance and sang cockfighting code. Bawal dapat 200 meters away from national highway and away from any schools and churches. Yes, Honorable Dorana.
So, Mr. Chair, I move for a resolution allowing to conduct cockfighting in relation with the celebration of our Hamongaya Festival and for the entertainment of our tourism and charitable purposes.
There's a motion. Duly seconded. Any objection? So hearing none, the said motion is hereby approved. Passing a resolution allowing and approving the conduct of cockfighting activity in line with the 11th Hamungaya Festival and 67th founding anniversary of the municipality. Any more matter under unassigned business? Yes, Honorable Morning Mia is recognized.
Mr. Chair, I would like to invite everyone to attend the sashing of our candidates on Wednesday. We don't have any specific venue pa and time, but I will just send an invitation, Mr. Chair. So the attire is casual attire.
Casual attire.
Yes.
Anong oras, Ma'am Morning?
We will talk with the co-chairman pa, Mr. Chair, about the venue and time.
So we'll just be waiting for your invitation as regard the activity.
At least you can save the date on Wednesday, for Wednesday.
Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Any more matter under unassigned business? Any more announcement? So hearing none, at 11:30, June 22, 2024, the session is now adjourned.